Maryland. Speaking of politicians, Giuliani, did you see Nancy?
Yes.
Did you see old Nancy?
Pull it up.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is fucking wild.
Like, here, I mean, just...
Oh, my God. Oh, hey, don't mind me. Move over a little bit.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Oh, my God.
Look at her face.
A full shove.
A full shove just into the... Oh.
Excuse me, darling.
Yeah.
You're in my light.
Excuse me. And the funniest part about this is that she was...
Oh, my God.
Just shoves this little Hispanic girl out of the way. They were, I think, nominating, or they were bringing in, like, swearing in a Republican senator or congresswoman that won or something like that. So she's already heated that the person she backed is not there doing it. But it's the fact that it's a little Hispanic girl.
Push a child out of the way. Who is this? How is this monster?
And, I mean, is it bipartisan to say that we can all just openly hate Nancy Pelosi?
I think
like, it can't
everybody's on board with that.
It can't be just a Republican thing now. I mean, she's like the classic that no one, like, these career like, she's been in politics. You see that photo of her with JFK? She was like an intern at the White House or something.
Really?
When she was 16 years old, she has a photo with JFK. That was in the 60s. It's 2022, and she's running for another term. Like 60 years in politics.
Yeah, just retire. You haven't made enough money from insider trading?
From the insider trading is exactly what I was going to say.
Just retire.
They can't
Stop it.
They can't retire if they're going to be driving around wasted out in California, because how else are they going to get out of those charges?
Now, did she get that, or her husband?
Her husband did, but she's often been labeled as a quite the boozer herself. But her husband, I don't know what he blew into the old breathalyzer there. They probably covered that up as well. But he was definitely driving drunk, and they just let him go.
Now, hold on. Run this clip back one more time. I got to see this again.
So,
here comes... Oh, hey, everybody. We're taking... Excuse me, bitch. What? Like, there really is no scenario where this is acceptable.
No.
Like, you can't be like, oh, well, the angle's weird, and maybe she was doing... Like, you see it in her face, the way that she looks at the girl. Like, her intention is malicious. That she's like, get off me.
She's like, who's this bitch? Did you see my photo with JFK? Get out of my way.
Even if you accidentally did that as an adult, like, your natural response would be like, oh my God, like, I'm so sorry. Like, are you okay? Or like, oh, like, just a more gentle way. She just checks her.
I tell you what, if we get tickets to a Phillies game coming up pretty soon, we're getting tickets with Nancy in the outfield, because if a home run ball's coming our way, Nancy's going to be down there throwing fucking elbows.
Yeah, damn right. She'll knock some teeth out.
Right, knock some teeth out, push some kids out of the way. She's getting a hold of that ball, and she's going to catch it in a beer cup. Yeah.
Yeah, or her husband will.
We might have to go.
Improv, Brendan. Or her husband.
We might need to go on a weeknight, though. Most weekends she's down at Secrets. Her and her husband are out in the bay standing there.
Is there any way that we can do just a quick Google search? I'm curious as to what we'll pull up of her, Nancy Pelosi's biggest insider trading. I don't know. What do you call
her biggest deal?
Her biggest deals.
A lot of it was during the pandemic.
There's some very famous ones, right, where she incidentally invested like the day before whatever company went public.
There was one that was a big environmental deal where she invested heavily in a lot of like Tesla stock and some other stock, and then they announced like the next day that the government was doing something big environmental wise with those companies, and really capitalized on that. I have to see what I can find,
or pull up just Kyle Donegan's video of him pretending to be Nancy Pelosi. That is the funniest shit. Hey, gender reveal disaster.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen this?
Oh yeah.
Back with me, Nancy Pelosi, just in time for the lightning round.
That was easy.
There should
The
probably
skeleton
be
ant.
a lure against Congress people trading stocks, but we just haven't gotten around to it. Okay, let's get batshit. Hank from Toledo, you're on.
Booyah, Nancy.
Booyah.
I read your husband bought Google just before the antitrust bill vote. You guys made $5 million? Mm-hmm. Was that like luck? Or...
Yes, it was a miracle. Thank you, George Floyd.